Racing isn't easy, but experiencing it is. iRacing puts you in the driver's seat with the industry's leading sim racing game. Drive on laser scan replicas of the greatest racing circuits from around the world. Go head-to-head against other drivers chosen by skill-based matchmaking to ensure competitive racing at every level. Compete across all your favorite series. In officially licensed cars, engineered to deliver the most accurate driving experience possible. Join a race or host your own with players from across the globe. Race against the computer or in a league with friends. Feel the thrill behind the wheel. Visit iRacing.com.
Program activated.
Good evening, everybody. How are we?
Good, thanks, AJ.
Good, thanks, AJ.
Yeah, all right. Thanks, Andrew. Andrew, I'm not too bad. How are you?
Good, mate. How are you?
We can't keep saying that. Let's not doing the whole broadcast by saying, how are you? No, how are you?
How
Have
are
we got
you?
a nature session tonight?
Oh, well, I can throw something in if we need to. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to round 10, I suppose, the last round of the season. We're going to decide a champion by tonight.
It's
What's
good to
wrong?
see you return.
Yeah,
You
I
were
was out with.
missing in action last week.
Yeah, I did tell you I had my 40th anniversary, so we're up at the country Victoria, up a place called Newstead, going out in the caravan and driving around and going up to Bendigo and all that. Check with a little area that we used to live for quite a few years in the journey of life. So yeah, it was good to get away and do that
How come she comes before us?
because I because I know where her buttons are.
You've touched my buttons before too, Zippy.
Oh, here we go.
my-
Anyway,
Just
the
a bit early for that, isn't it?
the Sachsenring is a motorsport racing circuit located in Hohenstein Ernstthal. Well, that's a weird name. Near Kurmnitz in Saxony, Germany. Among other events, it features the annual German motorcycle racing Grand Prix of the FIM Grand Prix Motorcycle Racing World Championships. It opened in 1925 as a motorcycling event. Yeah, so it's a fairly old track.
Old as you?
It's older than me. It's even older than Andrew.
Thinking some people might think that it can stay a motorcycle track.
I think you'd be correct in saying so, as I do.
I actually enjoyed this track.
Yeah, I didn't think it was that bad. Yeah, there's worse ones out there. It was hard. Those tight bits were hard once the tyres were worn and that sort of thing. But yeah, I don't know. I thought there was some good racing out there.
Well, I was watching a bit of Split 4 last night, and I have to go. I have to mention on the side they've done well done to Paddo. Great to see him crack a win. So if you haven't watched it, go and watch it because not many races I've seen Paddo win, and that's awesome to see him do it.
It was an
Yes,
awesome race. It was good to see Jeff Eddy. He did a one-off appearance due to being off work for Thanksgiving. Managed to come home in fourth, so it was yeah, awesome.
Well, it won't be long.
job.
Won't be long before he sort of maybe makes his return with daylight savings and all that.
Yeah, be well the end of summer. Yeah, our autumn, his spring.
Well, watching the Split 4 broadcast, and it looked like a fun track, up and down hills and lots of straights, no chicanes. So yeah, it looked like an exciting track.
Yeah, as I say, I know there's plenty that didn't like it, but I didn't think it was that bad. It had there was a lot of debris on the track and that sort of thing quite easily. It was kind of fine sand and that sort of thing. It was just being dragged back onto the track all the time.
And a special mention to the as I'm the number one Dave Bulldog supporter out there, that he won another championships against John Van Ray. So well done, Dave Bulldog.
I did see a picture.
Yep. And all right, we're going to go through the formalities here. I've had legal department ring me. So I've had
Again.
yes, I had Robert Crow's mother sent me a message and to lay off Robert in any instigation of his time away from Australia. So I do apologise out there to Robert's mum. I'm sorry, and it won't happen again. And it was all for fun, all for jest, and yeah, I won't do it again. I'm a good friend of Robert's, long-time partner, and I do apologise, and I wish you well on your journey, Robert.
I have no idea what that's all about, but well done.
You naughty boy, Zippy.
And also another letter from an Adelaide driver, and that's the letter B. Well done. Thank you very much for that. I appreciate it.
The letter B.
Well, they're in Adelaide. It takes them a long time to do this alphabet, and they're up to B, so it's very well done. And for Jimmy Caperonis out there, hi Jimmy. Let's see. You hear this woman, this lesbian? So get ready for the next legal one. This lesbian had a night out. She ended up having sexual relationships with 30 women in one night, and they found her dead the next morning. She died from a crack overdose.
Zippy.
And the
Yeah.
phones are already ringing at the legal department.
Yeah, I think they are.
Anyway,
Right,
there's tracks. Yeah. So there's been a few fatalities in 1934, 1937, and 1990. 1990, after 3 riders died in separate incidents in the races, they decided to do a lot of work on the track for safety, and they haven't had a fatality since.
Oh, well, that's good to hear, isn't it? Right, we might get rid of this and find a grid.
Bring up the grid, yep.
Yeah, bring up the grid. Well, in coming to this race, we have Phil Manuel in first spot. We have Andrew Galley in second spot. James Broadman in third. Joel Osterwald up into fourth. David Dardell into fifth. Nathan Favero into sixth. KO into seventh. Roy Clark into eighth. Andrew Listener into ninth. And Don Grundy into 10th. So there is only a 32-point separating second and first. So still anyone's race.
Yep, that sounds very close.
Right, and I'm going to put in an apology already for the sneezes because I've had hay fever all day, so that's probably not going to stop in the next hour or so.
Yeah,
Right.
bring up the grid.
Where's that grid?
And Phil Manuel has put it on pole with a staggering time of a 124.852. His new teammate David Dundell in second, Dale Culligan in third, Nathan Favero in fourth, Will Munro in fifth, James Broadman in sixth, Justin Wood in seventh, Joel Osterwald in eighth, Andrew Listener in ninth, Tommy DeWitt in 10th, Ernie Toth in 11th, Steve Vella in 12th, Roy Lurker Clark in 13th, Wayne Shepherd in 14th, Brendan Satera in 15th, Peter Verme in 16th, Jeff Sanford in 17th, AJR's Brad Hayes in 18th,
Woohoo!
Phil Whiting in 19th, and Andrew Galley ringing the top 20.
We have James Cormack in 21st, with Peter Keller in 22nd, and AJ himself in 23rd.
Woohoo!
Jason Dunn in 24th. Dave Holly was 25th, with Michael Kyle up in 26th. Ross Watson 27th. Troy Stone Street and Ricky Hyde were the race control. Myself and Robert Crow didn't set times.
Robert was in trouble. He wasn't allowed to set a time.
That's right, yep.
Probably got told off by his mum.
But be careful.
Anyway, that's Phil
Well,
Manuel, well done. Dave Dardell, only one missing there is Joel Osterwald in third spot, and that would have been a clean sweep for the team. So well done by Will Munro, the fifth, and it's good to see Daryl Callahan back up in the top. So he started at the top of the season. It's great to see him back there towards the end. So yeah, so interesting. Nothing really out of the ordinary there. I just think that's pretty common for the season.
Righto, well, take that down.
42
some of these
laps,
bits and pieces on.
2 compulsory pit stops. Anything can happen.
100% fuel tank.
And I've been sort of learning my German for this race here and there, so I'll try and throw in a few phrases.
Oh, yay.
Gunter, get some
Well, no,
earplugs now.
I can't do Gunter. No, he's too good. I can't do that. But in
No.
reference, go on.
I'm just telling Gunter to get some earplugs.
Okay. I told so for Dave Bulldog, it's Lieben in kein Ponyhof.
The only one I know is number 6 in that sex.
And that translates to life is no pony farm for Dave Bulldog out there.
Okay. Let's let it like this and get it on the go.
Righto. Pull the cord.
42 laps. Let it rock.
I'm going to jump back to myself off the line.
Are you really?
The engines are roaring. The lights are up and they're off.
You stuck in the middle there.
Whoop.
Oh, there's a bit of a pile up going there.
He's going to go
Yeah,
back.
guess
to
who's
third.
last?
Reverse, AJ, reverse.
It's like a centipede.
Yeah, I actually stalled it twice, I think, trying to get reverse.
Start it
Wayne.
again.
Why wir ein aufgeschloppener Handenhofen. The life is like a startled chicken coop.
Now we've got a few movers so far at the front. Nathan Vivero's jumped up into second. James Boardman up into fourth. Joel's up into fifth. Roy's jumped up into seventh. And Wayne Shepherd's up into eighth. Mark Dials made the most so far, up 9.
I got a
Yeah, I was
message.
pretty happy.
Sorry, Mark, go on.
I was pretty happy with that. I was thinking that's good. It was really good. Come the last corner.
Oh,
and
found
No,
it.
it doesn't.
Yeah, I pitted after the first lap, decided, well, I had a bit of damage, but I don't know how bad it was. I just decided with the open fuel we had and everything else, it was probably, I was already at the back, so it basically turned it into a one-stopper.
I think Mr. Holly had his music up too loud. He couldn't hear. So he hit you.
Whilst there was a lot of different angles you could go into that corner with. Yeah, we both chose a different one.
You know what they say, Andrew, you know, Alas hat ein Ende, nur die Wurst hat zwei.
Who was that?
Well, that's what they say. Everything has an end, only a sausage has two.
There's Zippy.
Oh, you're a scary man.
Yeah.
Roy's up 6, Wayne Shepherd's up 6. What we got? Joel's up 3, James Boorman up 2, and Nathan Favero, as you said. Robert Crowe's up 8. Ross Watson up 5, Michael Koroff up 7, Jason Dunn already up 7.
Yeah, a bit of movement early on.
Was you doing turn 1 in second or third?
I noticed some of the top guys I had to watch over these sections, but yeah, I felt
I found it more comfortable with third.
Pretty sure I was down to second, yeah, and then I was changing up to third between 2 and 3.
Love this part of the track. Coming
Yeah,
over
like I said,
and dropping down. Yep.
Watching Split 3, that looks like a great section of the track, that part there. Yes, I agree. Biggest losers at the moment, at this stage as Andrew Listener's gone down. Was it 16? Tommy DeWitt is down 16, or was that 19?
16.
16.
David Dell's in. Is that an actual pit stop or is that a penalty?
It's lap 4, so it's probably an actual pit stop, I reckon.
Two early stoppers.
Going for the early undercut.
Yeah, no doubt they would have talked about a strategy. Just do this, you do that.
You could, as long as you looked after your tyres. If you abused them a little bit, and it became pretty hard around here.
Yeah, but because there's so many left corners, it was very hard to look up. You're on the left side so much.
Phil's pulled out a 1.1 second lead over Nathan.
He's had a great season, Phil, so far. Yeah, he's had a great season. His last race, so it's not so far. But Favero as well. I think Favero, if he doesn't go up, he's another one to watch for next season, I reckon.
Did you read that, Zippy? John Manree thought that impersonation was so good he thought it was Gunter himself.
James Cormick out wide. Justin
Bulldog, I'd be very careful what you wish for because there could be a few drivers going your way. Well, you're going up.
You talking to Dave?
I heard Dave was going to do the split 3 broadcast next season so I could go to split 4.
Call it Pony Express.
You do it on.
He said you had so many passes of the century now that he automatically qualifies for split 3.
Call it the Pony Express.
Yeah, you do it on horseback too.
Been watching Billy the Kid. That's bloody awesome. Billy the Kid. He's
Oh,
Justin
and
Good.
he goes.
Bit of a help around there.
Facing the wrong way.
Oh, that was close.
Get out.
Ooh.
Oh, and again.
Not the best spot to be.
Oh, got him.
Should have just kept going.
Just back where he started.
Now it's starting to look like an expression session.
Yep. Something like that happened. He should have just went back around.
Our own Brad Hayes is up 7. Brad's been really, for our own team, he's been really improving week after week, and I really think that if he gets his gear going and practice in, I think he'd be a contender next season.
Dave Darndell just set the fastest lap after doing his pit stop. Fresh out.
Fresh tyres.
And whatever you said about Robert Crowe,
Yeah.
he's up 12. What'd you do?
Like I said, I'm sorry, Mum.
His mum's in the background cheering him on.
Ring, 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 ring.
Ooh. Really had to watch that curve on the outside around that last turn.
What, Clark's already in? Oh, the pit stop? Which is Roy's usual. Shit.
Yeah, he always gets
I'd
early.
like to see whether he gets away with that next season because everybody will wake up to him.
Can you show Roy's car, Andrew?
He's in
Roy
the pit.
does have a special livery on it this week.
That's what I'm saying.
does he?
Can you show Roy's?
No, we don't want to.
He's
When
be
he comes
lurking
out of
somewhere.
today, he's just come out of pit. There you go.
Yeah, Roy's paint scheme is based on the Alan Moffat Coca-Cola Trans Am Mustang. So he's just doing his little bit for the memorial of Alan Moffat.
Yep. Well,
Very well done.
Still got his little hamburger on the top. Nice colours too. That's striking.
Mm.
Anything you'd like to say on Alan Moffat, Mark?
Well, if I wasn't eating, I would. But
Good timing.
yeah, no, Alan. When you look back, he raced the Ford, he raced the Mazda, but I think most people remember him as a Ford driver. So when you think of Alan Moffat, you think of the Mustang, and that the gorgeous red Mustang that he drove and raced so well. But yeah, he was a very clever driver, very smart, very technical. And
Legend of
he
the
knew his-
motorsport.
Yeah, he knew his stuff.
So not like Dave Baldock at all.
Nothing like that. No.
No, like I said, I didn't. Wasn't a member of the 1-2 and all that sort of stuff. The big Ford, but no, he wasn't really one that I followed a lot. I was really into Dick Johnston more than that when the X model came out. But yeah, those big days with the big cars, and it was an awesome watching the replays and the old replays of those sort of era.
Yes,
Yeah,
Jim
I was
in
actually watching-
asking in the comments the split 2 broadcasters on after this one.
Nah, they don't want to.
I have no idea. I haven't seen anything pop up on Facebook.
No, it's
Discord.
I saw it on YouTube. It's popped in for after this 8:30 your guys' time.
Well, anyway, well done, Roy, for doing that delivery.
Yeah.
Wayne Shepherd, up, hey.
Gravel out there. It was everywhere.
It was everywhere, yes.
Yeah, it was pretty noticeable once the tyres got a bit old. Didn't it?
Mm.
Yeah, Phil, like you, like everyone else that we know, Roy's at a barbecue tonight. Everyone seems to have barbecues and we never get an invite. Have you got an invite yet,
I
Mark?
know.
No.
No
Andrew,
barbecue invites.
No invite from me.
do you actually have barbecues in New Zealand, or is it just like a?
I'm pretty sure you
like a
ask me
haggis?
every week. I'm pretty sure you ask me every week if we have a barbecue. But yes, we have barbecues. I can't remember the last time I had a huggy.
I've been to one of those many years ago.
It's because there's
Great
more
night.
Maoris in Australia than there are in New Zealand these days.
You just have a big
Yeah, well,
spit day. You just don't have an actual barbecue.
That was when I was working for Toyota. There was a lot of Maoris
Yeah.
there, and yeah, it was a great night. I've got to say, it was a really good night.
Now this track is based in around Saxony, and they have quite a numerous amount of native birds. The Eurasian magpie, Eurasian wren, the goldcrest, and they even have a great spotted woodpecker, one of their native birds.
Oh, round he goes.
Justin's not having a great
Oh,
race.
Justin's been turned around a lot.
So do those woodpeckers tap as well?
They all tap dance.
Are then magpies as evil as the ones in Australia?
I don't know, but if they're German, I wonder if they've got little mustaches. but not talk about the war. It's still too early. Still too raw.
The boys are still keeping the pressure on Phil.
It was probably a hard track to pass on. That bit up across the top, if you got that sweeping left, right, then you were pretty much, flat out. You weren't going to pull a pass off through there.
Mainly just coming down the hill to turn 12 or coming up to turn 1 was your main opportunity.
Those tight little bits, 1, 2, 3, 4 through there was possible.
Oh, Phil's ran it wide.
Yeah, he's let them catch right up, hasn't he?
Dave Kelly has been into the pit, so second place in the championship, so a long way down the list.
How many people racing tonight? 29 drivers.
Yeah, well, I qualified 23rd, so they can't have been too big a field.
I think we had 35.
Yeah, I think just end of the season there might have been a few at Adelaide as well. So yeah.
What's more important than racing?
Watching racing in the rain.
Wonder how many people, wanted to purchase another track or learn another track. There's a lot of factors come into it, I suppose.
Yeah, I've been sort of having troubles with my eyes, but yeah, it's getting little lumps on them. So I didn't want to have to sit there and try and learn another track and concentrate. Plus, I've had issues with me setup. It's like I'm running out of fuel. It's when you try and push the accelerator. So I'm going to pull all the USBs apart, give them all a spray, and then pull it back together. Because I didn't get that in my headphones on the old ones. So yeah, I don't know. I've lost so much time. Maybe I'm just older and shitter. But yeah, I'm struggling. I'm really struggling to get that motivation. And I hear Jamie Peters is coming back next season. So yeah, I sort of don't know.
Pitting. In fact,
Yeah.
The first four.
Top four, yeah.
or is it it's not a safety car, is it?
It must be. Something's going on with Justin Wood.
Yeah, as there was a safety car on.
Something's going on with Mark Lyle. Dropping.
There's the safety car.
Yeah, I think I had a little bit of a off, went wide, and
Well, this is going to help Robert
sideways in
Clark
the travel.
and anyone that's already pitted.
Well, there's a few down the back. Lap 6, lap 3.
Yeah, I think I went down a lap because I did that early pit stop, and before I didn't actually get a wave around. I got told to pass the safety car about now, I think it was. But yeah, either way, I stayed out.
Something's
got
happened
my
to
lap
Will.
back.
Will dropped down a few spots.
Maybe he's come into the pit because he was up the top.
Yeah, but he was dropping.
Well, I said they come in at lap 12, so that's lap 13 now. So he must have just come in. I think he'd be very happy with his season, Will. He's had a very consistent season, and he's on the improve, only getting faster and faster every season. And he's had a good season.
Good pace he's had good pace this season. I know because I've been trying to keep up, but I haven't been.
I was up Bendigo, and I went on the tram through the streets of Bendigo, and on an old-fashioned trams, and the conductor there, I swear, I was almost going to say, "Are you Hamish?" Because he looked just like Hamish. I don't know if Hamish lives in Bendigo, does he? I think he lives now down near his dad.
I don't know. Have a look at his Facebook.
Stalk him,
Oh.
Zippy.
I wouldn't know what Facebook was. Phil, Joel, first and second. Where'd Roy end up?
Roy went back in. Roy and Andrew Galley have been in twice.
Oh, so they've gone through. Can you get home from this? From
Yeah,
that
it was
quarter?
100% fuel. Yep. I think you could get home from
Oh.
about lap 4 or something.
You can get home from lap 1.
From what I saw on the. Oh, well,
I'm
there
not
you
sure
go.
whether
Yeah.
anyone else has done that.
Well, they can't because they wouldn't be counted because they've come in at safety car, so they wouldn't. There's only a few there that can. What do you think, Andrew? Could you come in now?
I could have. I chose not to because I wanted to get my lap back. But yeah, I probably after I got the lap back, I probably should have dived into the pits and I could have driven the whole race from here. But I didn't really know whether the tyres had that much life in them, so I decided not to put it all in this safety car, and that gave me my lap back. So yeah.
He's a very, very lurky fellow, Roy. He's on the ball, so I don't think he has any help, does he, Mark? You know?
I know he sits in with the boys from EWT, but I don't think he has a personal spotter, not like a few drivers.
Well, that's a clever move. I wouldn't have thought of that coming in now. But yeah, it is early. It's only still got nearly basically 30 laps to go. So from what I've been hearing, it's pretty hard on tyres here. But yeah.
Oh, you got to try something.
Yeah, I just said it was pretty hard on the right hand side tyres.
Andrew Listener's done his second as well, so there are a few out there.
And for all the computer nuts out there, do you know that a single sperm contains 37.5 megabytes of DNA information? So one ejaculation represents data transfer of 15,875 gigabytes.
It's almost
Oh
like downloading
my God.
iRacing.
It's fascinating, isn't it?
So fascinating. I know what questions I'm going to get when I get inside tonight. Mrs. J will say, "Why was Zippy talking about sperm?"
Well, it's it's just information. It's all it is. It's DNA. I just thought that was fascinating when I found that.
How did you find it?
Just
On the wall in a sock?
yeah, on the toilet wall for a good time ringing this. No.
Was that in Bendigo?
No, not much DNA in Bendigo.
Were you lurking in the Bendigo toilets?
Yes. I went to the Rifle Brigade Gunners Club pub there. Well, one of the best meals I've had for a long time.
Oops.
Nice 400-gram steak.
Looks Looks like the safety car is pulling away.
You know?
Knowing Phil, I wonder how much Joel's talking to him. Come on, Phil, calm down. Just be there. You're right. Keep it going. Joel obviously would back off a little bit now and give him a little bit of chance to get a bit of space.
And they're off.
Wayne Shepherd up 10. Jason Dunn up 14. Zatira up 8. Steve Eller's come into the pits.
Must have been a drive-through for Steve Bell.
Yeah.
Peter's off.
Told him to get purple dinosaurs on that paint, and he doesn't do it, and this is what happens.
Just pit times up there just to give you an idea of how much fuel everyone's taken on.
Gee, Favero's fully loaded it. Manuel's just got the fastest lap of the race so far. Robert Crow up 18.
Mark's up 10.
They had a good race with Pete behind me. Held him out for a while. I was just happy instead of Pete.
Up to where I was at the first corner, I was reasonably happy to be back where I started, but I still had a pit stop to do.
Dave Baldock messaged me the other day, and he says, I keep having the same dream where I'm a horse. He said, that's 5 nights on the trot.
You got back in front of Peter.
How about those woodpeckers, eh?
They're everywhere, aren't they?
James Cormick off.
That looks good coming down that hill, doesn't it?
At the
Yeah, I
top
thought
of
it
this
was
slide.
I thought it was an interesting track actually. Just so much undulation in it. It was good. But yeah, it's hard with all the debris on the track once the tyres were a bit ordinary.
A lot of sliding going on around this track.
Yeah, it wasn't hard to have the back brake out on you.
Yes, looks like we have to give Ross Watson a mention. Ross is up. Where is he?
11 spots.
11 spots.
Clearly he enjoys your nature sessions because he was asking if it was you back, Zippy.
Sheppo's doing well. Second, fourth.
Yes, I saw Sheppo sent a picture of his bike, his 37th bike today, motorbike. So very keen to actually get a bike and take it over to Tassie and ride around Tassie on a motorbike. What about Luke? What about you? Would you come on the back of a bike with me, Luke?
No way.
I wouldn't come on the back of anything with you.
You can sit on my lap. You're that tiny.
We're the
Sounds
same
messy.
height, Sigel.
You keep saying that, but I had to stand in a bloody deep hole.
Yeah. And I'm only sitting on your lap if you dress up as Santa.
If that's what you wish.
Careful, I was just going to say, careful what you wish for, Luke.
Yeah.
I suppose he did try to dress up as a dinosaur for his daughter's birthday.
I did dress up as a dinosaur and ran through the her restaurant that she works at, and singing "Happy Birthday."
I heard the Santa costume was the costume on the rack behind the dinosaur one, so it's there somewhere.
Will be somewhere. Peter Vermeer's up 7 spots. Sort of up and down season, Peter. I still think that on his day, he can easily challenge for the top 5.
Still battling away with Pete. Brad's having a better night tonight too. Brad Hayes.
Yeah, like I said, he's getting faster and faster each week, and yeah, no doubt that next season, if he puts it all together, he could be up there.
Oh, we're halfway through the race. Currently, we've got Phil in first, Joel second, James Boardman in third, Darryl Callaghan in fourth, Nathan Bavero in fifth, Wayne Shepherd in sixth, Brendan Zatera in seventh, Will Munro in eighth, Peter Verme in ninth, and Jason Dunn in 10th.
So who else, Mark, has done 2 stops besides Roy?
Listener,
Mark?
Andrew Listener and Dave Galley have, Andrew Galley have done 2. I know that. Being a teammate, I knew he'd already pitted. Good to go. I think Mike might have already done 2 as well.
I'm sort of wondering why Dave Dardell's so far down. It's did he do the same thing?
yeah, I think he's done his 2. He came in early.
Peter Keller's looking up. Yep, gone for a move.
And Tommy's trying to get into it now. Oh, yep. Andrew Galley, Andrew Listener, Tommy DeWitt, Dave Dundell, James Cormick, Mike Collop, Dave Holly and Jeff Sanford all done their 2 stops.
Okay, I'm just going to have a little bit of a rest. Have to put my headphones back on for a couple of minutes.
Good night, Zippy.
Did Zippy forgot to put fuel in his headset?
Yep. So Roy's the first of the 2 stoppers. A save there by Peter.
Oops.
Oh, another incident.
I think that might have been Michael with side 2.
Cormick and Kroloff.
Yeah, Phil's saying that they've had a few issues, including he had to come from
Yeah, actually I do remember going very early on.
Wonder if Phil knew that Roy had done 2 stops by at this stage.
Whiting's fallen down. He's a lot further up. Roy.
Jason Dunn up 15 so far. Robert Crow up 18. Still with a stop to go.
Been fairly clean, the race.
It has.
Yeah, the split full one looked pretty clean as well. I don't think they had a safety car.
Yeah, they went safety car for it.
Oh,
Yeah,
there's
little
that there.
safety car free.
Well, I'm going to put it on autopilot for a minute and go blow my nose. I'll be back shortly.
Brendan Satera all over the back of Chevo.
When did you come and do your second stop, Luke, last night? Oh, on Thursday night. What laps were you looking at?
So I had to pit early for my first one because I got involved in a major crash. And then I done a longer stint and I pitted around lap 30 on my second one.
Okay, so that you're looking at, they're probably thinking about doing their second stops now.
Yeah, around lap 30. Yep. So you have like 10 laps or so on a set of tyres.
Be interesting to see what Phil's time is compared to Roy's time at the next one.
So in our race on Thursday night, like I said last night, I went from 150 something kilometres an hour to 60 kilometres an hour in a split second.
I've always been told that the best car accident is when you have a head-on and your rear bumper bar gets bent.
Yeah. The car didn't want to turn left. I was lucky to get it back to pits.
She did, because I watched your last
Yep.
head laps or so. Jason Dunn has made the move. He's into the pits. Joel's gone in front of Phil.
Bill must have made a mistake.
He's taking a dive here. Oh.
He really had to watch that curb coming out around that last turn. Back down to second for here. Short shift up to third. Hold fourth all through here. It was a nice blowing track when you got used to it.
As I said on the broadcast, it looked awesome. It looked like a nice. Yeah, as you said, there was no chicanes. It was just, it looked good. Just looked like you had to go hard and fast.
Oh.
Nice move.
And if that was a slow down.
Brendan Zatira up 8. So Roy's doing a 126.803.
He's probably looking up his tyres.
Did you miss me?
With every bullet so far.
Who's the lucky one that's just joined us?
Evening. Paul,
Hey, Phil.
Hey,
Hey,
Phil.
Phil.
how we going?
All right.
Did you make a mistake and Joel got through, or did you let him through?
Oh,
Did you both?
I let him through. He didn't want me to, but I told him he had to. Just thinking about points and just wanted to make sure that he was going to be in that top 5 at the end of the race. So, but to be honest, he was catching me anyway. So I just thought get out of his way and let him go.
Yeah, he's had a good last 4 or 5 weeks where I think he's been matching you in pace. So yeah, it's been good for you two because you're both pretty similar.
Yeah, super similar. It's
Well,
pretty bizarre sometimes.
Cormac around again. Cormac not having a very good race.
yeah, you sort of started, after the first race, you've sort of, Bathurst, your times have been just humongous, but Joel's sort of been hanging back a bit, but now he's the one that's been on the improve, and really, like I said, I reckon he's caught you, basically lap for lap. I still think you're a little bit in front, but yeah, I think it's going to come down to the track from now on.
Yeah, the thing with Joel is he's been able to do a few more laps. I think he's had a bit more time to be able to do a bit more practice. And to be honest, he's genuinely been quicker than me. He's just hasn't been able to quite put it together in qualifying. So I think if he can get that part of it right, he'll be very hard to beat next season.
Well, no doubt he probably spent quite a bit of time on talking to Dean Logsdale and while building his pool, a fence. Probably got
No
a few
doubt.
tips.
No doubt. Yeah, those two seem to get along really well. There's a fair bit of banter that goes on with those guys. So yeah, I think Dean's definitely helped him, and which is good.
Did he have a go of his rig?
I'm not sure actually. I'd be surprised if he didn't.
It sort of could go a lot of ways. That one, Luke, did he play with his rig?
Is the fence still standing?
So what were you thinking at this stage, Phil? Did you have a Schmetterlein Einbuchhaben?
A what?
Yes.
A
Yes.
Schmetterlein
Yeah.
Einbuchhaben. Did you have butterflies in your stomach at this stage? Really nervous?
Oh yeah, I was a little bit. I sort of knew before the race where I needed to finish. So yeah, I wasn't really too. Like I knew that Roy and a couple of others had done their 2 stops, and I knew that they would have ended up getting past us. But I was sort of more thinking of Joel and Dave, hoping that they could sort of finish well. Because I think I was pretty much heading to be 15th or better for the championship. So I was more or less just worried about keeping out of trouble. Which sometimes can be out of your hands, but yeah, that was my main aim for the race.
Yes, it's always that that back marker that you just you don't correspond too well with, and they could go left and you go right or whatever, and yeah, you never know what might happen.
Yeah, I was super lucky to get through the first lap. To be honest, Dave probably didn't see it in the broadcast tonight, but Dave and I, coming into turn 1, were still sort of trying to work out who was going to go first, and there was a bit of confusion, which led to he and I both running long into the corner. Missed our brake markers, and he sort of went right across in front of me, missed me by a whisker. So yeah, I was a bit rattled when that happened, but somehow managed to keep my spot. But yeah, I was mostly just worried about the first lap because, as we know, that's when the carnage can happen. So
Yep.
Yeah, both,
to get
both
through
pitting,
that, I was happy.
Both pitting now.
Yep.
And that lurker just flies on by.
Yeah, flies on by. Yeah, it was a pretty good strategy from Roy.
Yeah, he's just
I
lucky
don't-
with the safety car.
Yeah, well that's right, and I don't, even if I could have, I don't think I would have done it because I just didn't want to be driving around with tyres that were 30 laps old when, you know, I just couldn't afford to have an incident. So I think I was just playing it safe.
Yeah, but judging by the times, he's still setting times pretty much not far from your times after the safety car. So I don't know. I like I said, I'm a firm believer that the tyres haven't been that bad this season. People are thinking that they're not going to last, and they've lasted quite a long time.
Yeah, it's not often that the early second stop under safety car hasn't paid off. I know I've been bitten by it once or twice through the season. Too worried about tyres and staying out when I probably should have come in. But yeah, I think talking to Roy after the race, I think it was, he was saying that his tyres were down to 30% or something like that. So it was probably pushing the limits, doing the 30, but it obviously got him home. So.
Sometimes it's just all luck.
Certainly helps.
Andrew Galley up 17. There's been a couple of races where Andrew's done the same thing. He's come in very early like Roy, or maybe him and Roy talk, I don't know, but maybe he just follows Roy. But there's a couple of tracks that we've done this season where he's come in really early and just managed to get all the way home, finish in the top 10.
Well, this week, and Andrew didn't have our usual spotter in. Ed didn't have the track, so he couldn't come in and do spotting for us. So it was all just sort of a bit of guesswork by Andrew.
You saw that? Did you see that picture I put up of the RaceKraft boys when I went over to Perth, Mark?
Which
I put up a few days ago when Matthew Few was going over there, and I said, "Oh, this is the team photo of the RaceKraft."
Yeah, it's in the bed.
The only one you couldn't see was Ed. Ed Cullen. You know, he was under the sheets. Hello, Ed.
Don't have a sponsor next season. All good news, Zippy.
My neighbour Jamie, he's got himself a wheel, Sid Magic, courtesy of Wayne Shepherd, who said try this, second-hand one, and he's been vigorously up there practicing, trying to make a start for the new season. So I'm interested, even though it does say privateer and he was in Infinity, I'm wondering if he will join Wayne Shepherd's team, the Fishies.
Have to wait and see, Wayne.
Yeah, but knowing Jamie, he's quite happy to be a privateer and on his own colours, which is normally just black.
How many seasons he had, Bob, too?
Yeah, he's had a couple of seasons off. I was still in split 2, so yeah, when his wheel started dying on him. So he's been keen. His old man has been keen for him to get a new wheel because every time he comes down, who's that? Peter Vermeil. His old man's been coming down and can't jump on the machine because his wheel's hasn't really been working. I think he can still do a set of Corsa and stuff like that. So he waited for the Black Friday deals, and yeah, like I said, Wayne's turned around and said, "Here, have a try this." Thank you, and that's nice, Wayne.
They need to have a Black Friday sale earlier, not so close to Christmas.
Could
Oh,
be,
so Peter
uh,
Van was
Oh,
good there.
geez, that was close.
Yep.
You must have a
I think
blue
this
motor.
could be a safety car.
Yes.
Yeah.
I nearly
Think-
cleaned that car up.
I think we did, didn't we?
Yep. A quick one.
So he's downshifted too quick.
Well, that's going to be nice for Roy because you give a chance for his tyres to cool down.
Yeah, certainly didn't hurt Roy, that's for sure.
And you're saying everyone was saying that there's lots of rubble on the tracks, was it?
There was, yeah.
Yeah, lots of
Yeah.
debris. I noticed as soon as I went out earlier in the week to practice, it's the only place I've ever turned the windscreen wipers on to wipe the dirt off my windscreen. But to be fair, at that stage I was spending more time in the dirt than on the track. So
Yeah, I was watching the Split 4 replay last night on the last lap of Jeff Eddy, and I can't remember who he was racing, and they were neck and neck on the last race, on the last couple of corners, and
No, we
the other
do.
guy, yeah, and the other guy got caught in the rubble and just couldn't get it down, and Jeff sort of got through into fourth spot.
That was a great
Yes.
finish.
yeah, he must have had good pace because he qualified in 5th. So good on him.
Yeah, I think knowing Jeff, he's been missing it. He loves his racing, and it was nice the little video that we got on your Facebook, Andrew, that of his Harley shop.
Yeah, it was a good little tour of the shop, and that's a huge place. But he said in the comments that what we saw was only a third of the dealership. So yeah, it's a pretty big setup. But yeah, no, the video was like walking through a museum.
He's got such a peaceful voice that you can just
I read,
listen to him.
I read
Listen,
your
yeah.
comment about falling asleep 4
Sleep
times.
Yeah. No, his beautiful voice. Yeah, it could be perfect for the radio.
Steve Bell still left to pit.
What does next season look like for you, Zippy? Are you going to be racing?
I will be racing. I just don't know how many, but yeah, I will be racing.
Yep.
Yeah. It just yeah, I want to pull a few things apart and give them a clean, and then try and get that motivation factor up and running again.
I'll get him motivated when I come over.
But that usually makes me want to go to have a cigarette and a sleep.
I know.
Oh my god.
More woodpeckers.
Woodpeckers, that's it.
Tap, tap,
having a
tap.
having a talk to Luke at the start of the before the race got started, tonight's race. Luke's coming over or coming down. What did you say? January what?
The 7th to the 10th.
7th of January. So I've got to drive up to the airport to come and get him. So yeah, we might do a bit of a cruise around Victoria. So just here and there. So anyone out there want to catch up? Yeah, happy to put an itinerary in.
Are you just prearranging
tour.
some fuel stops?
It's only a 6-hour detour to here.
Yeah, I
You see-
know. It's a long way. We could meet you halfway. Just get the Woolies truck.
Well, yeah, Woolies truck, yeah.
I'm
Zippy's
sure
giving
they
me a
let me
limo.
use it.
Zippy
Sure
said he
they
was
let me
picking me up in a limo, so
Yeah, that's it. Limo.
Zero.
I'll have to, just there. They're looking forward to seeing Lukey in Victorian colours.
I'll bring me visa.
Yes, passport. When last time I went over to with Luke's place, well, we only lasted one trip and we got pulled over. Well, pulled over basically by the cops.
Well, I knew it was going to happen too.
Yeah, he did you? Because we went to one of the
The worst towns in
the worst town
Tasmania.
in Tasmania, and I said I wanted to have a look, and yeah, sort of yeah, they just come and ask me, what are you doing here, and all that sort of stuff. They were very nice.
Did they ask why the windows were steamed up?
Yeah. In the worst town in Tasmania, parked at the end of a dead end street. New hire car.
And near
New
the
hire
water.
car. Yeah.
Well, we were parking.
Just looked like two bogans just sitting there having a cigarette.
Yeah, I'm actually thinking of taking him down to Phillip Island and the racetrack. Have you been to that one before, Luke?
Nope, never.
So we might do a detour down there and maybe have a go at the go-karts down at Phillip Island. Maybe a few can come down. Maybe
Looks
Brenton
like
O'Brien can get us some nice trips, nice passes or
looks
something.
like
or
we're going
cheaper.
green, so we might have to delay the next episode of Confessions of a Tasmanian Bogan.
I like what did John call you, Luke? The Devonport Dasher.
Yeah. Yeah, I was just thinking
That's
that.
awesome.
Yeah.
And they're off. 4 laps to
wasn't
go.
that- He wasn't dashing in split one though the other night.
No, it's a hard track, but he's had a great season. Oh, Lukey boy.
Yep, finished 12th.
Yep.
Great effort.
I know that
Bloody awesome effort.
for a fact that Luke has Jackie Lambie's phone number in his phone.
No, we party every weekend. She's a freak in the sheets.
You'll get a letter. You'll get her dad ringing you. Not long to go now, eh, Andrew? Phil, you'll be starting to feel it now.
Yeah, I was actually just watching Joel up ahead, carrying on, trying to make passes, and I was just gently reminding him that he needs to cut it out, because if he goes off,
Yes.
he might find himself outside the top 5. So, he was, as you can see, he was just in full race mode, so I was saying, Joel, just settle down.
I wonder if Steve knows that he still has to do a pit stop.
You would sort of think
notice
not.
that.
Have to start thinking about driver of the day. Jimmy's saying that Andrew is driver of the day. Well, I think Andrew's already won one, hasn't he?
I think so.
Roy's probably got that dished up, I would have thought.
Yeah, I think Roy's won one too, hasn't he?
I think so. Yep.
Not really sure. But like I said, we need that list.
Oh, hang on, I'll go back through and have a look.
I think Ross Watson's done well, up 10. Jason Dunn up 13. Joel's also done well. He's up 4. Andrew in contention, up 6.
Yeah, I don't think Joel's won one.
Oh, here we go.
And Andrew got one 2 weeks ago.
Andrew did he?
Yeah, 2 weeks ago. Yep. Will's had one.
Yep.
Preston. Phil's had too many.
I've had one.
Too many. David Dunder's had one. James Broadman's had one. Frankie Lee. Daryl Callaghan.
So what you're trying to say is Roy hasn't had one this season.
No, it doesn't look like it.
Has Jason Dunn had one this season?
No.
Flat.
White flag. Or was that checkered flag? White flag.
Ago.
Brad Hayes. So are you and Joel and talking at this last lap?
Yeah, pretty much like I said before. I was just telling down he's finished where he is. We're sort of just trying to do the maths as we were going, and we're pretty certain that he was going to be in the 5, and so was I. So we're just trying to bring it home in one piece at this point.
Is Dardell in the chat as well?
He is, yeah. Yeah, poor old Davey had a bit of a rough night. With his start and everything going a bit pear-shaped and getting into a little bit of trouble, but
Around the last corner.
Very close finish.
Because there was a safety car.
And
Well done,
takes
Roy.
Roy. Well done, Roy.
Well done,
Roy.
podium.
Well done, Garley. And well done, listener.
yep.
Well, I'm going to put my 2 bob in for Andrew Listener for driver of the day. I know Phil will say Joel.
Okay. Obviously.
I'm putting mine down for Roy.
Yeah, I think I'll put mine down for Roy.
Big
Yeah,
decision,
me too.
Andrew.
Yep. No, we'll go with Roy.
Hard to argue, really.
Yeah.
Good strategy and started a fair way back and held on for 30 laps or whatever on a set of tyres. It's a pretty good effort.
But like I said, he's a good thinker of the game. You know, I know that he can be a bit rough, and that's why they call him Crash Clark. But pound for pound, not many people actually think about the race as much as he does.
Don't praise him too much.
No, you're always wondering what he's up to when, if he's down the pack a little bit, you're always sort of wondering what sort of strategy he's going to pull off and find his way up the front. He's definitely pretty cluey on that front. There's no doubt.
So anyway, I got a message from him because he's at a barbecue. He said he was down to 30% on the right and 35 on the right front, and 30 on the right rear end. Doesn't matter. He'd like to thank the broadcast. He'd like to thank Betts Management, his sponsor TACA, Grundy's Waste One Sport, Grandview Remedial Massage, the boys in the Banter Alliance Racing, Phase 4, and the Locked Lads. And obviously, he'd like to thank M1 Used Cars.
Well done, Roy.
Well done, Roy.
Yeah.
Well done, Gally, and well done, Andrew Listener. None of them are in the chat, are they? Well, Andrew's there. Andrew, do you want to pop in and thank your sponsors since it's the last race, or do you want to just write it out?
I reckon you'd want to thank Hoppy and Jim.
Yes. He's another one to watch. He's had a good season as well. So anyway, we'll give it a bit of music and see if listener would pop in.
Start singing, Zippy.
Oh no, don't
Not
do
singing.
that.
What? No. So anyway, we'll do a bit of I'll just search my notes here and we'll come up with the final top 10 of the season. Give me a minute.
Drum
Good
roll.
stuff.
Thank
Yep,
you. Thank
good
you
enough.
very much. I needed that little bit of extra time. Anyway, looks like the standings are in 10th place, it's Brendan Zatira. In 9th place, it's Daryl Callahan. In 8th place, David Dardell. In 7th place is Andrew Listener. In 6th place, Roy Clark. Nathan Vivero in 5th. Joel Osterwall in 4th. James Boardman gets the first bit of podium. Andrew Galley gets 2nd place. And Phil Otto Manuel is the season 25 champion. Well done, Phil.
Well done, Phil.
Thank you very much.
Yep, well done.
Anyone you'd like to thank? Okay, that's enough of that. Let's move on. No, go on.
No, firstly, all you guys for doing the broadcast. You've done a great job all season. Joel, Dave, and all the guys for putting up with my carry on, whinging about tracks all week like I do. Thank you for that. Also, Chris, who does our liveries at 19, he's incredible. We ask him what we think a car might look like, and he's done it within hours. He's a genius, so I'd like to thank him. Obviously, the admin at Vets, Race Control, everyone that puts in the work behind the scenes, and all the V8 Vets sponsors, RaceKraft, and whoever else. I'm having a bit of a blank at the moment, but yeah, just everyone that puts the work in. It's such an awesome league. It's such a great group of guys that do it. You know, I've loved racing with everyone in Split 3 over the last 3 seasons, so I'll miss racing a lot of these guys, but hopefully in Split 2 next season I can be competitive, and yeah, it's going to be a bit of a challenge, that's for sure.
Yeah,
No, well done.
Well done to you.
Phil.
Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah, look, judging
Well done.
by your times and looking at Split 2, and there's not a great deal, the difference. Yeah, I have no doubt that you will be shaking Split 2. You'll be up near, potentially up near the top part.
Yeah, well, hopefully. Yeah, I did make a little comment to my wife today that I might have to do a little bit more practice, and that I got looked at a little bit funny, so I don't know how that went down, but but yeah, no, I'm looking forward to it. It should be a good challenge, and there's some guys that I've sort of raced against in ASR a little bit. There's some good blokes in there as well, so I'm looking forward to it.
Well, it's good to see that you thanked everyone except for your wife.
Yeah. Well put. Well spotted there, Zippy. Thanks for that. Luckily,
You're welcome.
Luckily, she never couldn't think of anything more boring. But I will thank her for letting me hide out here as much as I do. So yeah, thank you to her.
Well, your
Right,
name will
so-
now be immortalised in the trophy room at the V8 Vets. So yeah, congratulations. But
Thank you.
yeah. Andrew Galley,
so-
well done for coming second in the championship. So if you sit back and watch this later on, awesome race, this one, and awesome season.
I can actually speak for Andrew on that. He'd like to thank the Shadow Racing team and the drivers, and V8 Vets League drivers, management, and race control. They do a great job. RaceKraft, our personal sponsors as well, and the broadcast and the vet sponsors. KC Automotive, AutoSmart Melbourne, and anyone else we've gotten on the car, which I don't think there's anyone else. So yeah, that's his little message out to all the guys.
And
Yeah.
James Broadman for coming third. He'd obviously love to thank the Infinity Boys and his team of Hamish and all that, and Robert and Will and all the other guys around him. So yeah, he had a great season, and yeah, can't wait to see what he can also do in Split 2.
And for Andrew Listener, he appreciates the bets, Southern Cross Racing, and congratulations to Phil on the championship.
Thanks, guys.
So much love.
Yeah,
It's
well
just-
done, guys. Thanks for an awesome season. It's been cool being able to broadcast it for you. Thanks especially to Zippy, Mark, and Luke for showing up every week and making it something worth listening to instead of crickets like I would give you. So yeah,
And
really
sneezes.
appreciate the help, guys.
Yeah,
Hang on.
I'm sort of gonna.
Hey.
It's summertime now, so I'll probably be missing a few Saturdays. We're watching a bit of cricket and watching a bit of that. So other guys like Phil and all that, and listener, jump in, have
Does
a go at
someone
it.
wanna-
Everyone's welcome.
Everyone's welcome and have a go at it. Yeah, it's always
Yep.
good to have other people's insight into the racing.
Absolutely.
And now we've got a couple of weeks off. What are we all going to do?
I'm gonna buy Adelaide as soon as it comes out and practice that.
Yeah, I'll
Is there
probably
any
do a
word
bit
on
of that.
that?
Yep.
I
It is
presume it
round
just-
one.
Yeah, it'll come out with the update.
Season
Yeah.
1 update.
It'll be it's going to be round one. They're going to ditch Phillip Island,
Oh, piss off!
which is
Yep.
good. Nah, about time.
Yep.
Phillip Island's fucking round one every season. Just give me the shit. Give us something new.
One season in a row. That's all the time, is it?
Yep.
Phillip Island comes up.
Zippy
Yeah,
wants-
one
every
season. Yeah, it
Zippy
comes up
wants
just
Phillip
like other
Island
Australian
10
tracks.
rounds out of 10.
Ah,
Get rid of it, I reckon.
Yeah, I
no,
reckon.
bugger that. Bring it
Bulldo-
on.
bulldo-
Bring it on every
bulldoze-
week.
Bulldoze it into the sea. No, I'll be I'll be also doing some GT4. Get my head around to that in a bit, which is actually quite a lot of fun.
Yeah, you had a really good season in that, didn't you?
GT3s, yeah, we did
Yep.
GT3s and finished up that. I come third. Yeah, so I was pretty stoked with that. And
Nice.
next season we're moving to the Mustang Cup, which will be the GT4s. Based
So
off iRacing's calendar.
since you're pretty much in the know, Mark, any changes to this car for next season?
For the Mustang? For the V8?
Yep.
No.
Yeah,
I
for the
don't think
V8s.
so.
Any tyre things or anything like that? Nothing?
I can't. Well, I didn't see anything in the release they put out for
Yeah, I
that.
don't think there was
One
any
would
tyre
hope
updates.
they'd put the new tyre on it. Maybe we can scream and shout and knock on their door with a couple
I'd
hundred
like-
drivers there, sending an email to them.
I'd like it if they'd make the Mustang sound like a proper bloody race car. That's what I'd like.
I think my thing sounds right.
I actually jumped into the Camaro during the week, and yeah, it's quite different. Sounds really nice.
Yeah, the Camaro. I did the one of the Bathurst Enduros in the Camaro with Daniel, my son, and it definitely does sound different, and so it should. One of them's a overhead cam, and one of them's a pushrod. But yeah, for me,
Yeah.
the Camaro had like a high speed whine to it though, like a I don't know, like a
Like a
supercharger
gearbox
winding
whine
up or
sort of
something.
thing.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was probably a gearbox whine, but it sounded like a I don't know.
Gearbox about to blow up.
Never.
Anyway, so we got
Um,
going on with the race. We got obviously Joel in fourth and Nathan in fifth. So I know there's still got to be a pub test and all that sort of stuff, but they're looking like the candidates of going up. But I wonder if they will move
Okay.
people like
That's
David
for
and
the race though,
Daryl.
not the season.
Yeah.
No, that's the season.
Yeah, it doesn't include the drop round. So your ranking will be based
On 6, isn't it?
on more than that, I think.
Okay. What I'm saying
But
is,
yeah, it doesn't include the drop round. So
No.
the drop round sort of gets included into your ranking system. So yeah. who knows? It could
Right.
be quite a shake-up in the top 5.
Well,
Yeah,
So
and
we
then-
don't, this is
and
not
then,
set in stone yet.
No,
No.
and the other thing
No.
was that John Manry said last night that there's 30 coming in off the waiting list. A lot of those, well, not a lot of those, but a substantial number of those are split 1 drivers. So that will actually push people from split
lot of-
1 down into split 2, and people from split 2 down into split 3, and people from
Yay.
split 3 down into split 4. So, yeah, we won't really know until the pub test's been done and the pre-qualifying's all done, and it'll be an interesting reveal, I think.
I was going to say because
and I would guess that the pub test will be after John's been to South Australia.
Yeah, I
And his
think he
will- and
mentioned that
his
again last
whirlwind-
night too, because he said maybe someone to buy him beers at Adelaide and change the outcome.
the because I was going to say because looking at the end up on this one now, the points. Roy Clark has magically got himself into 6th spot. So knowing I wonder if that was pre-orchestrated, thinking, well, he doesn't have to go up to split 2. He can stay in split 3, being 6th. So, but yeah, it'd be interesting to see what happens
You
then.
never know.
I thought that was set in stone.
No, well, if
never
they
know.
want to knock me back to split 2, they're more than welcome.
You would never go back to split 2 now, Luke. I did warn you.
It'll be an interesting pub test.
Well, how much did you bribe, Zippy? I'll just pay that amount.
I think it was a beer, one beer.
It was 1 beer.
One beer in the Aubrey pub.
I told you.
It's a cheap day.
Like I said, split 3 is just a stepping stone to get the split 4. I tell you.
Oh, well, maybe I'll be back here next season in split 3. Who knows?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Depends on
Yeah.
how many drivers push down, yeah. And I do know that there's a lot of split 1 drivers who are returning. And they'll be just dropped straight in because they are too quick for any other split. People like Jason Spriggs.
Well, you got Tchaikovsky, whatever his name is. He was bloody fast, yeah. So
Mr. Lobb's coming back, I heard.
Mr. Lobb's coming back.
Paul Warwick coming back.
There's a lot of quick drivers coming back, so it'll be interesting to see.
All right, guys. Well,
that's the season
what have we
over.
forgotten to do?
Yep.
Just like
I
to
don't
thank
think
the whole league. As you know, I'm not one for a big long speeches, but yeah, just like to thank the whole league. It's I think I put a little note up yesterday saying it's awesome to see that we're maxed out for numbers again for next season, and it's a credit to the entire league, not just the admin, but the drivers themselves and everybody that puts that little bit in to make it all tick along. Yeah, well done to all of you.
Bring on season 26.
Yep. And don't forget, Hamish is coming up next. So split 2 and with Fish, my teammate. So yeah.
Head on over.
Yep, don't miss that. Yeah.
And enjoy your 2 weeks off, boys.
Only 2 weeks.
We'll see you all.
Yep.
After Adelaide.
Only 2 weeks. It'll be Adelaide and then 2 weeks break and then back at it again.
Phillip Island.
Let's hope you all make it through turn 8.
Adelaide.
Adelaide, I got the friggin' buy the track.
Yes, that's how this system works, Zippy. It's a bit like fuel.
Yeah. Is it? You got to buy it, do you?
You have a good off season.
I'm going electric.
We'll see you all when we get back.
All right.
All right.
Thank you all for out there listening. And Luke, love you.
Love you, Zippy.
All right. Take care, everyone.
Bye-bye now.
See you all next week.